Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to be doing something we've done kind of in the past. I'll be telling you guys a little bit more about it as we go along. So let's get started. For the dough you will need 3/4 of a cup of milk, 3 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 teaspoon sea salt, 1 large egg, 1/4 cup of warm water, 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. For the first step, you're going to combine your water, active dry yeast, and sugar and stir together. Once you've done this, you're going to let the mixture sit out for about 5 minutes to let the yeast activate. After the yeast has set out, it should have a puffy, almost spongy texture. You're going to add your milk, egg, butter, and salt. Stir it all together and add your flour 1 cup at a time. Once you've added all your ingredients, you will stir the mixture and leave the dough to sit and rise for 30 minutes. The second stage of this recipe is really where the term resurrection roll gets its meaning. For this stage, you will need a 1/4 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of butter, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a bag of marshmallows. Combine your cinnamon and your sugar and stir together. You will also want to take a large baking sheet and spray it with cooking spray. Personally, I think this is the fun part of the recipe. You're going to need your butter and your spices, your cinnamon and sugar, and a marshmallow. You're going to take the marshmallow and roll it in the butter. This is supposed to symbolize the oils that Jesus was anointed with before he was buried. You're going to want to coat the marshmallow well and roll it in the spices, also symbolizing the spices Jesus was buried with. Then you're going to take a little piece of dough and roll it around in your fingers to kind of give it a flat shape. Once the piece of dough is ready, you're going to take the marshmallow and wrap the edges of the dough around it. This is symbolizing the actual burial of Jesus. It's best to make sure that all the edges are closed. Once the pan is full, this is optional, but you can brush some butter over the tops and sprinkle some extra cinnamon sugar. Bake the rolls at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius, for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once the rolls are done, you can remove them from the oven using an oven mitt. Here is the finished product. I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. Have a happy Easter, you guys, and He's risen!